So, this is the new baby, my wee track girl, and she is, I'm doing a wee bit of rolling with her. I thought with the tracks, you know, she'd be good for tromping in some tracks. And then you might recognise this actually, although maybe not, because I've never really done a video on it. So what that is, it's the hookup bar for our old single chop, an old Tarup single chop. And because this yoke has no pickup hitch, we thought it'd be, Dad was going to make something and then he seen that lying, and we lent it to a boy and it got kind of busted, so it'll probably never go on the single chop again anyway, so I might as well make use of it. So he pulled the gearbox of it, and there was an attachment on it to kind of make a pickup hitch out of it for towing a trailer as well as the single chop, so good enough job for it. And as you can see, she's a rocky wee thing, but it's more just because the ground really needs rolled, so she's making a good job of it, I must say. If she didn't make a good job of it, it's not her fault, it's my fault, but what odds. I was chatting into the camera and I didn't see. Left it a bit too late at turning. That's one thing about her now, she's incredibly sore on the topsoil of the ground if you turn too sharply, but she's very handy to go in a straight line. Like, this is my steering wheel, she just trucks on, doesn't matter how wet it is either. She's really good on wet ground. You seen we took her in for some sticks that were in really wet ground, and she didn't really track it other than where I might have steered a wee bit too hard. And Dad's over there in the digger filling in that drain from the other video, so we're getting somewhere. And then whenever I have this field done, which I will hope to get done at some point, I'm kind of going slow because it feels really badly rutted, like, and you can see she is making a fantastic job, but it's just, you have to go pretty slow to give her a chance to roll in. Like, they're very deep, some of them, they're pretty bad, but she'd make a job of it. But once I get this field done, then I'll go over and try and do some of my tracks that I made in with the 6190 in the trailer, drawing away the stuff, so that'll be a wetter test for her. I would like to get Dad doing this so I could record, because she looks pretty funny on the roller because she's so small. I'm not quite confident enough to get out of the seat and let her go without. I don't know that I would ever do that, because honestly that's a good way to end up feeling pretty stupid. So I'll come back a wee bit later. So I'm probably about halfway there now. I've done maybe 2/3. I've done 2 stripes across the bottom, and what was rather funny was there was a bit of barbed wire broke. I don't know if it was the cows or one of the ponies or something over winter, and I said to myself, oh, I need to stay away from that in case I get a flat wheel. And then I looked down and I kind of went, screwed her back over the top of it, didn't even take a flinch out of her. So that is one benefit. Like, she would be quite sore on tracks if she was on the concrete a lot, or if you tried to take her on the road or something. But with our lane being the kind of gravelly dirt, it's probably fine. And she's really good on the ground. Like, we had the link box on her and we were taking her into stupid places that we shouldn't have been taking her, and she just took it, she didn't care. And if you close the back window in her, she's amazingly quiet. she's got aircon and everything. Like aircon, well, I don't really care about the radio, I never use it. But awesome wee yoke. It's a pity she didn't know how to pick a pitch though, that would have been a good job, but usually the pick up hitches are in too far. You know, this one's out quite a bit, and the way she steers, she can be quite sharp, which should be sore on a drawbar, you know. So having the pick up hitch out that bit, it's kind of a unexpected benefit. So, aye, good job. This stupid tree's down. I don't know why we didn't cut it up before doing this, but we'll get it sometime. Because you know, accidents can happen with a chainsaw. Aye, we'll do another wee bit and then come back again. I should have actually showed this the last time I was coming across here, if I was one width of the roller closer. Hey, Dad's getting on quite nicely with the digger. He's probably a good halfway, maybe. So, I don't know if you can see or not, but Jamie gets lonely, so he comes out and lies beside whatever we're doing. You can kind of see the wee black and white speck beside him. He's a very cute dog, but he gets car sick in the tractor, so he doesn't really like being in the tractor the same way Meg would. You know, Meg would toss you to get into the tractor past you, but Jamie's like, nah, I'll just come and spectate. But he'll get there. And then he gets fed up and he goes into the house again for a little while. Cute dog. Cute dog. So, as it turns out, using a crawler tractor to roll a field takes a long time. Man, it takes a long time. I also hit a tree at some point, like maybe 4 hours ago or so. But on the plus side, she hasn't used very much fuel. Like, she could happily keep going all night. She does not care. I am getting kind of hungry though, so I'm probably going to call this video now and maybe do a wee bit tomorrow night whenever it's daylight again. I didn't know why I'm handling there. I went over to the edge of the field, and because I can't see that I'm driving a track yoke, I forgot I wasn't in one of the other tractors. I just went like I see it with my hand. Yeah, I'm glad it's a roller on behind to sort of, you know, minimize how bad that's gonna look. But oh well, that was a whoopsie. I also had quite a bit of fun there because I'm getting near the end of the field, and I really didn't do a good job of guessing how far across I was. I had to do a wee bit of reversing for the point at the end, but what happened to me was she doesn't you can't turn in reverse unless you put her all the way into reverse, which is quite quick for a cross. It's the same speed as in forward, and yeah, so if you try to slow down while you're in reverse, she just locks up and goes straight, which is a really bad idea when you've got a trail thing on, because the roller was trying to jackknife on me, and she was, the slower I tried to go, the straighter she was trying to go. So that was a terrible idea. Whoever, now I know why there's no pickup hitch on them. Man, it's a really bad idea. But I think I have another one stripe across to do, and then one back, and then I can be done. So I will get food then. Yeah, I know I said I had one more run to do each way. I really didn't. It must have been another 10. So that's my slow descent into madness done. And another thing I've noticed is that she doesn't because she's driven by hydraulics, she doesn't really have engine braking. Like, that's not a concept. So whenever I was coming down the lane there, she just kind of took off. And when I say I took off, I don't mean like, oh, she was doing 100 miles an hour. No, she was doing like 6, but it felt a lot quicker. Aye, so this is me heading in now, and I'm gonna call this video. Alright then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!